So guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. Now today I'm back home in London because obviously I came back down to film that thing at Parliament with the MP for University and Science, Sam Geimer. I thought why not bring out another revision video. Since I'm back down I can get my friend Owen, who's been in the other video, which is doing well. You guys really liked that, smashed over 1,300 likes. So I thought I've got to do another video of Owen. Today I've been at the library pretty much the whole day, 10 AM to 5 PM, but by the end I was just sitting there just daydreaming and just watching them pointless videos on YouTube. Yeah, but it's only about 2 days now till my first exam and I'm feeling kind of ready, not ready, kind of ready. Yeah, it's economic history. And also in other news, I've sorted out my accommodation for the University of Sydney and I'm going to the most traditional college there, which basically means that we get the full experience of being in Sydney. If you are new around here, subscribe down below to see that. How do you feel about me leaving to go to Australia, Dad? Now, one tip you should definitely know, just in case, is how to reset your calculator, because we've all been there when your calculator has some like weird true or false mode and you just don't know what to do. You press shift, then you press 9, then you press 3, then you press equals, and you're done. Yo, Owen, what are you saying?
Yo, Dylan, what are you telling me, man?
I was wondering if you wanted to come around and do some more revision tips. I don't know if our last video blew up, man, I'm telling you. You come down here right now, I'll see you in 10 minutes and we do some more stuff.
Wait, you want me to do another video about revision? You know our last video got more views than the whole population of San Marino. I'm on my way, brother.
Alright, yeah, nice one. I'll see you in 10 minutes. Nice.
Hey, what's going
on?
Yo,
what are you saying? You put suitcase?
Don't ask questions.
Yeah, so Owen, I was wondering, after our last video, yeah, it got about, I don't know, 40,000 views. I was wondering if you'd be down to film a video about advice for the night before an exam.
Are rent prices high in London, Dylan?
Well,
I'm just hoping your ad revenue is going to cover my phone bill this month.
Yeah, let's get going. So obviously after the success of the last revision tips video we did, I thought I have to bring Owen back on the channel. So this time what we're doing is we're doing tips for the night before the exam, for the day of the exam, because there's a few things that we've learned throughout year 11, year 12, year 13.
And him at first year.
And me at first year university, that I feel like would definitely benefit you guys to understand and learn from, like,
you know, what things we've been through for those that are just going through their first year of GCSEs.
So Owen's got 3 tips up on the board, I've got 1, and then we've got a few things to talk about, like leaked mark schemes, because I have indeed searched for leaked mark schemes before. I've been leaked mark scheme.
I think everyone who's like not good at maths has tried to Google leaked papers.
Yeah.
We don't encourage cheating.
Oh no, shit, never. No, don't cheat.
First tip we have here is turn off all electrics 1 hour before bed. It works and it's effective. This is scientifically backed. So you have light receptors in your head, and whenever you look at technology, that gets stimulated and the light receptors react to that, therefore it delays your sleep pattern. So in order to keep this thing inactive, you're going to turn off all electrics 1 hour before bed and you'll find yourself more naturally sleepy, because that's the key thing you need, is a good night's sleep. Now the second tip, this one's a bit abstract, is in for 4, out for 4. Now what I mean by that is when you're in bed trying to get to sleep, you take long deep breaths, but not too long, you know, you're not meditating here. And what that does is that lowers your heart rate. You know, if you do that, it's going to lower your heart rate and it's going to help you fall asleep easier, because the aim of the game is to get good sleep. I wrote this one, this is a big breakfast or big brekkie, you know, depending on how you style it. The best choice is protein. You're going to need that brain power to get through your exam. And especially if stuff like cereals will give you a quick sugar hit, but then you crash. And so what happens is you're a couple of hours full, but then when it matters, you're feeling hungry, your belly's rumbling, you know, you're not prepared, you're feeling a bit tired. But protein, so you know, they're going to make your belly feel full for longer. This one's optional, which I've done it as a 3.5. I've written M&M. Now, you know, this is one thing, we don't want you to lose yourself, right? But on a serious note, M&M, mindfulness meditation. You know, you just sit, you take 10 minutes to collect your thoughts before you leave your door, you know. You don't spend time panicking. You just realise where you are, where you're going.
I would agree with that. It's like collecting yourself, making sure you're hydrated, fed, and like sleep is honestly one of the most important things before an exam. Now, my tip says stuff I forgot in quotes, document, because I feel like, yeah, and it's one thing that actually really helped me through my A-levels, is that when I was revising, what I'd do is I'd make a list of all the stuff that I would continuously forget. So if there was one formula that I'd always forget throughout all the questions that I've answered, there was one equation or something like that, or if there's a question that revolved around ADAS, let's say, and I always was meant to bring up some formula, and every time I forgot, I would write on this document the formula that I was meant to bring up. It was kind of like a thing where the night before the exam or the morning of the exam, rather than stressing and trying to learn more content, I'd use the document to kind of refresh things that I did know that I just accidentally forgot there and then. It was just kind of confirming all the stuff that I would usually forget, and I found that really helpful. So it worked very well with maths to remind myself that if a question is on, let's say, vectors, then you would use this formula, or if a question was on areas, then I would do this. So it wasn't too much, it was only like a few sides of A4, maybe 1, 2, and that was just really helpful. Hydration, if you're going into a long exam, like, you need to be hydrated. One of mine is 3.5 hours long. Like, if you're not hydrated through that in this weather as well, because it gets sweaty and hot in the exam halls. Do you remember Hut 6? Yeah. Hut 6 was a place where we'd be scribbling down our answers, and people would genuinely be sweating. So, and the leaked mark schemes, because it's just the thing that everybody does. I mean, last year there was talk about the economics mark scheme for AQA being leaked, and obviously everyone was searching it, and there was people selling it for like £300, and it's
free
like,
market provides.
Yeah, do you buy, do you not, is it real, is it not, you just don't know. So if there is a leaked mark scheme out there, it's going to be so hard to actually find, and people are going to want money, and there's just no point stressing over the leaked mark scheme, and there's no real point kind of wasting time, which you could be like confirming stuff, and there's definitely no point in spending money, because at the end of the day, it's just not going to help you. But obviously, if there's links going around, then you can't help but check them. If somebody sent me a link to a mark scheme that was for my exam the next day, your boy's going to open it. Like, it's just pure facts. But
I got another article out very soon. It might already be out by the time this video is there. Link should be down below. You know the drill, Dylan. Do you remember last time?
Oh, we always get good connection on our handshakes.
We're going to put O2 out of business.
So make sure you subscribe down below. Take a look over them 5 tips. So let me know if they helped you in the comments down below. Smash a like. And if you want to see us again for our 3rd video in the series of GCSE, A-level, you know, exam and revision tips, comment down below.
One final thing, if anyone else has got any good tip suggestions, just leave them below. The more the merrier.
Subscribe down below, guys. See you.
You